It's been just over 31 years since this happened in India. These are images of Hindu nationalist mobs destroying the Babri Masjid, a 450-year-old Mughal-era mosque in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. This is what the area looks like now as India builds the biggest, one of the most expensive and most controversial temples in the country on the site of the Babri Masjid. And on January 22nd, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will consecrate the Ram Mandir. The inauguration is creating a national frenzy. 10 cities are being set up in anticipation of thousands of visitors. Dozens of private jets are flying in India's elite, and the event will be live-streamed across the country. Ayodhya city officials expect 4.5 million tourists a month after the opening. The site and the now demolished mosque have been a flashpoint for Hindus and Muslims for over 150 years. Some Hindus believe the mosque was built on the birthplace of a Hindu god, Lord Ram, on a site that was once a temple. In 1984, Hindu nationalist groups, including the current ruling BJP, began a campaign to build a temple on the site of the Babri Mosque. On December 6, 1992, a 200,000-person right-wing mob led by Hindu nationalist leaders stormed the mosque and tore it down. This prompted national and international protests from Muslims, but in India it turned violent. 2,000 people were killed, most of them Muslim. In the years that followed, multiple cases were filed. The Supreme Court even charged 32 people, including BJP leaders, with criminal conspiracy and incitement of mobs. They were later acquitted. However, in 2019, the Supreme Court made a controversial ruling. The Ram Mandir could be built on the site, and Muslims would be given an alternate site on the outskirts of Ayodhya to rebuild their mosque. Critics say that the building of the temple is a victory for Hindu nationalists and a political move to increase Modi's power and launch his re-election campaign ahead of the national polls this spring. India's largest opposition party, the Congress, says they won't be attending the event, calling it a political function for the BJP. Muslim politicians say that it's an attempt to further sideline India's 200 million Muslims who have come under attack since Modi took power in 2014.